Hey guys, DK here, and I am so excited because I am bringing you a best of 7 series by two players. One of them is going to be the orange Zerg right here. It's going to be Acerbly, I think. I'm just going to call him Acer. And the second one is going to be the red Protoss, none other than, yes, the beast from the east, Whitera. And here we have, it's going to be, if nobody knows what kind of map this is, in which you should, because look at these snowfall and it's just aesthetically beautiful, isn't it? It's gonna be Belshare Beach Winter Edition. That's why there is the snow, and this is just a map that copies the map Belshare Beach, the original one that kind of looks like a beach island thing and stuff. I'm sure you guys seen this somewhere. Anyhow, we're gonna have a Zerg versus Protoss, and I am so excited because this is a best of 7 series that I actually haven't seen yet or haven't watched the replay yet. So I am actually watching this live like you guys are and just trying to find out what's going to happen. So we see Whitera doing some pro-harass and stealing some minerals, as he is a stealer right there. He's going to rob the bank of the Zerg here. And we do have a pool going down for the Zerg player Acer. And it seems like Whitera's gonna do a forge fast expand, and Ace is gonna try to deny this forge, and he does not get there in time. Whitera plants down the forge in time, and he is just gonna wall this off. Although this is a pretty big ramp to wall off, so he's got to be careful if the lings run by and try to deny some mining moments temporarily. But anyhow, we see that Whitera, he's planning to sneak a probe to expand, but the spidey senses of Acer, knowing to come into the expansion, doing some blockage, and he's gonna plant down the hatchery and block this expansion. So wow, this is gonna be a very interesting play by Acer. Whitera has no choice but to transition out of this and look for Acer to actually cancel this at like the last minute or so. But at the same time, we do see Whitera actually, he is denying his expansion. So the Zerg, oh no, he has lings here. So Whitera with a nice reaction by to just go and leave, and Acer is gonna grab the expansion. And so with 2 cannons going down for Whitera, and this is gonna be very cost effective for Acer because he's gonna cancel this at the last minute. I suppose he will, unless he let this finish, which would be kind of stupid. But anyhow, he let the lings come by. Oh wow! So, 4 lings come by, and he's gonna run around the mineral patch, and we're gonna see him try to go into the probe line, and he's gonna do not too much damage, as Whitera's control is usually pretty good. So he's just basically getting a lot of scouting information, and he's denying mining from Whitera. And here comes Zealot, and he's gonna try to chase the probe down. Chase the Zealots down. I mean the Zerglings down. But this canceled by Acer, and this will give Whitera the avenue to expand, the space to expand, and he's gonna plant down his cybernetic core. Here we have Acer. He just finished his hatchery. He's putting a Zergling here just to check if there's any sneaky probe coming by, because it looks like he's gonna grab this 3rd expansion. At this point, Acer has 2 choices. He's either grab his 3rd, or he's gonna have to do a push with the 2 base. And still, the Zergling are still alive in Whitera's base, so he's still getting a lot of information on this. And it seems like until the Stalker comes out, which is just started now, he will probably stay alive in his base for a while. And this basically prevents Whitera from showing what kind of tech he is going for. And here we see that Acer is actually continue mining the gas, which means that his 3rd expansion should be either coming up a little bit later, but he does have enough minerals right now to plant down the hatchery. So we'll see if he does or not. In the meantime, he's just hovering over that 300 mark, 300 mineral mark, and getting ready to spread his creep as he has 3 queens, 1 extra queen for the creep tumors. And it seems like Whitera cleans up these Zerglings in his base, and he plants down a Stargate, and we do see that Acer actually sees this. He has vision of that small little tower right there, and he sees that Stargate, so he's gonna know that this is coming. As we see that a little skirmish at the watchtower. Oh wow! I didn't know that they changed this tower, so this is pretty cool. Let's grab a little closer look at that. Look at the flaming high. Oh, he is burning up. And that Overlord is down, and there's gonna be fried blood right there going down. And we see that Whitera is playing down 4 more gateways behind this this Stargate play. And again, Acer sees all of this with this Overlord right here. Oops, wrong vision. And he sees 3 gateways and 1 Stargate. So he pretty much knows what's up. He's getting his 3rd base as he needs to get his extra base against the 2 base Zerg. I mean the 2 base Protoss, excuse me. But this Phoenix comes out, and this Overlord is gonna die. But this Overlord has paid paid his cost by a lot, because he got all this information, and Acer should be able to handle this push relatively well. And he kills the probe and the zealot, a stalker as well, and probably another stalker. And this is huge, because right now the more number he whittles down, the less effective this Whitera push is gonna be, because he is gonna go for a push right now. And ooh, he kills the stalker. So as we can see right now, he's at the 50 harvester mark, which is pretty good when he's preparing for this attack. It's perfect. And continue spraying those creep, and it's gonna be great for the reinforcement. And here we're gonna see what he's gonna make. He's gonna make 20 lanes against this unit composition. Although it's a little bit late, he's grabbed this expansion a little too late, and it's gonna probably go down. Not sure. Let's see if he holds this off. And he separates his stalker with his zealot. Oh, it's not into a ball. So right now he's gonna get the surround. And he kills off a few units. That's good for him. All he has to do is continue making a few more units. Although I would love to see some roaches in this composition. So I was wondering why he's not getting the roaches right now, and his expansion goes down because of this. It's because he's getting the infestation pit, and he's gonna do he's gonna make infestors, and he's gonna use this Ling infestor combo to try to counterattack Whitera, I suppose. And we see a Whitera Void Ray going through alone. He is not afraid that he's gonna get stuck. He is a baller right there. He's a lone Void Ray. And here we go. We have Whitera pushing up to the ramp, and there's 2 spine crawlers there, and the 4 queens. My goodness. And we should see a lot of transfuse here. And Zealot is creaming those lings, and they don't even have a upgrade on them. So this is just straight up timing attack by Whitera without any upgrades. Is he research? Nope, he is not researching it. He is saving it for the Void Rays, it seems. And it seems like well, it seems pretty close, but the Zealot is in great position right here, and he still has 2 more. Oh, and here comes the Infestors, and this should be able to clean this up. The Infestor come right in time for Acer, and he will clean this up. Unfortunately, he did lose the expansion right here, and we do see that Whitera. We'll see what Whitera's transition. He is transitioning into a Robo, as of course he sees those Infestors. I assume he's gonna go for Colossus, and we do see that Acer, is he gonna get a Spire? Maybe he'll get a Spire soon, but right now, as of now, he is making Infestors with those gas. Although he is pretty close in terms of the supply count, and Zealot still being continuously sent in to die into their suicidal death. And for some reason, okay, so there we go. Finally, the cleanup, and great creep spread. Even though all this harassment is coming up, he is still spreading his creep, and we do see a slight harvester advantage actually for Whitera. So this is forcing a lot of units by Acer. So he must do a lot of damage with this, because if not, he is behind in Harvester, he's behind in bases. And here we have one Void Ray, and he sees this attack coming, so we should see some additional, yep, we see sentries right here. Cannons is in place, and he does need more units as he is researching +1 upgrade. And this is going to do a lot of damage. He needs to... Oh wow, this is going to be tight, as there is quite amount of... Oh wow, and he throws a bunch of infestors in there. And it seems like this is going to be GG, as this is just so much infested Terran. Although that force field might be able to help him, he just needs to focus down on some building to get through, because this... Oh no, actually the sentries goes down, and they're pretty much dead. But we do see that there's a great wall for Whitera, and one more infested Terran. Will he break this through? There's a lot of units streaming, and there's so much links coming through, and he needs more. He needs more sentry to block out. And now he gets through, and this is just gonna be a Zerg overkill, as he is continuously making Zerglings. 16 more Zerglings, and yep, this is GG, as those infested Terrans just pretty much destroyed that front, and the infestors pretty much paid for themselves, as he sacrificed the hatchery, which he is now getting. So right now, as we can see, he regains the Harvester control, and there's, although the Colossus comes out in time, but the expansion goes down. So 3 base Zerg right now to 1 base Protoss, and this is pretty much a half base, because right now it's mined out pretty much. And he's go on and research thermal lance, making 2 more Colossus, trying to rebuild his Nexus, as he probably tries to gamble on this Colossus push in order to win the game for him. But it seems very dire for Whitera right now. We do see that the Spire just completed, or is about to be completed, and this should prompt some corruptors to be made, and it should be 1 GG, because look at this bank that Acer has right now. He is banking on quite some resources right now, and he's going to be immediately be able to make mutas or corruptors, and just pretty much kill him with the next attack. In the meanwhile, all these infestors are regaining their energy, and they will be able to morph in more infested Terran. But Whitera, will he make this great timing attack? Although he's making a greater Spire. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize he had a hive in here. Oh my goodness, he has a hive already, and the greater Spire is on the way, and Whitera is making an attack. Nope, he actually is going to pull back, as he does have a lot of Colossus, but little support units for Whitera. And he does have Observer, so he sees all these creep tumors, but these... Wow, that's a lot of corruptors, and all these... Oh, no stalkers too. So these Colossus will be taken down. Only 4 stalkers being made, and infested Terran, he could yep, fungo, and he cannot leave, and all the Colossus dies, and that is just GG for Whitera. So great game by Acer. He sacrificed that hatchery, 3rd hatchery right here, and he came through with the infested tech. So nice going by Acer, and he takes game 1. So let's head over to game 2 and see if Whitera is able to tie it back up. So see you guys soon, and remember guys, know your station.